Daryl Impey from the Mitchelton-Scott team celebrates his Tour Down Under victory. Credit, Getty Images. South Africa's Daryl Impey became the first man to post back-to-back wins in the Tour Down Under, the opening race of cycling's World Tour, when he edged Australia's Richie Porte Sunday, who finished second for the fourth time. For the first time in its 21-year history, the six-stage tour ended atop Willunga Hill at the end of its longest and steepest stage. Porte won the stage for the sixth straight year, accepting the keys to the town of Willunga in acknowledgement of his status as King of Willunga. But for the second year in a row he wasn't able to sufficiently shake off Impey to claim the overall tour victory. On a dramatic stage, the overnight leader on general classification, New Zealander Patrick Bevan, dropped out with 25 kilometers to go as he found himself unable to overcome injuries sustained in a fall on Saturday's fifth stage. That left Impey as the presumptive tour leader, but he knew that Porte could still take the overall race win with another victory on the 151.5-kilometer stage. Porte began the final stage 26 seconds behind Bevan and 19 seconds behind second-placed Impey. The Australian knew that if he won the stage he would claim a 10-second time bonus, but would also have to finish 9 seconds ahead of Impey to claim the overall tour win. Richie Porte was the final stage winner but narrowly missed out on overall victory. Credit, Getty Images. The same scenario unfolded last year when the Willunga Hill stage was the fifth of the tour's 6 stages. Porte again had to beat Impey by a margin of more than 8 seconds on this stage to claim the overall victory, but Impey was able to finish within that margin to claim the tour. Riders on Sunday had to make 2 climbs to the summit of Willunga Hill. The first half of the climb is the steepest, before a slightly less grueling last 2 kilometers to the peak. That has been where Porte has made his attacks in recent years. He tried to do so again, but his plan was complicated by Team Sky riders Kenny Elissonde and Wout Poels, who pressed the issue at the front of a leading group of 60 riders, which included Porte and Impey. When Porte finally went late on the second climb, it may have been too late. Impey, with close support from his Mitchelton-Scott teammates, kept in touch with Porte and was credited with the same time as the Australian when he crossed the line. On general classification he finished 13 seconds ahead of Porte, while Poels took third place, a further 6 seconds behind. "I'm pretty stoked of course with the bike ride," Impey said. "I accepted the pressure, but of course I had faith in my team, which goes a long way." The World Tour continues later this month with the one-day Cadel Evans Great Ocean Road Race in Geelong, Victoria, Australia, on January 27th. Tour Down Under 2019 full results and final standings. Tour Down Under 2019 final results. Tour Down Under Stage 6 results. Tour Down Under 2019 points classification. Tour Down Under 2019 mountains classification final standings. Tour Down Under 2019 young rider classification final standings. Tour Down Under 2019 team classification final standings.